So, hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. In our previous lecture, we have discussed about different methods of food preservations. Okay, today we are going to discuss about nitrogen cycle. See, in our atmosphere, so many gases are present. Like nitrogen is present, oxygen is present, carbon dioxide is present. And we are using all these gases. So the question arises that if we are using all these gases, that means its amount should be reduced. But we see the amount or the percentage of all these gases in the atmosphere remains what? Constant. That means there is something that keeps that amount constant. Or we can say that if we have used once the nitrogen, oxygen or any other gas, it is put back into the environment by any means. So we can say that there is a cycle going on in the environment through which we are using all these gases, and simultaneously these gases are putting back into the environment. So in our syllabus we are having only nitrogen cycle. So we will discuss today that how nitrogen is used up and after then it is put back into the environment. Okay. See, what can be the definition of nitrogen cycle? The circulation of nitrogen element through living things and non-living environment. Okay, so this is what our nitrogen cycle. This basically has 6 points. First, in the very beginning we are having what? Atmospheric nitrogen. And I have told you so many times that plants or any other living organism is not able to use this atmospheric nitrogen as such. That means first we have to convert this nitrogen into the compounds of nitrogen. That is known as what? Nitrogen fixation. I repeat, the conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into the compounds of nitrogen is called what? Nitrogen fixation. Okay, and this can be done in two ways. See, first it can be done by rhizobium bacteria, and that fixation is known as what? See, biological nitrogen fixation. What happened in this case? The atmospheric nitrogen is converted into compounds of nitrogen by the action of certain living organisms like rhizobium bacteria. Okay, and second way is atmospheric nitrogen fixation. That is done during what? Lightning. And what happens during lightning? See, the gases like nitrogen and oxygen present in the atmosphere combines to form nitrogen oxide, and after then when rain occurs, the nitrogen oxide combines with rainwater and forms what? Nitric acid and nitrous acid. Okay, and after then these nitrous and nitric acids are converted into nitrates by the minerals present in the soil. And the next step is assimilation. That means the nitrates that is produced in the first step is used by the plants. And after then the plants convert these nitrates into biological molecules like amino acid and nucleic acids. Okay, and after then when plants are eaten by the animals, these compounds become the parts of animals body. That means the nitrogenous compounds becomes the part of animal's body, or nitrogen enters into the animal's body. And next step is ammonification. In this process, what happens when plants and animals die or they excrete the nitrogenous compounds present in their body converted into ammonia by the bacteria present in the soil. So here ammonia is produced. That's why this process is known as what? Ammonification. And the next step is nitrification. The ammonia produced here is converted first into nitrites, then into nitrates by the nitrifying bacteria that is present in the soil. So here we reached up to nitrates. Okay, and the next process is what? Denitrification. Here what happens? The nitrates produced above is converted into nitrogen gas by the bacteria. So we can say that in the very beginning we are having what? Atmospheric nitrogen, and at last after following these steps again we reached where? To atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, so this is all about our nitrogen cycle, and your homework is to describe nitrogen cycle. So students, goodbye, have a nice day.